don't get it. Huh? Fadal. You have any questions? Play it. No questions? Khalas? Sallallahu sallam mubarak ala abdihi wa rasulihi nabiyina wa imamina Muhammad. You have a question? Fadal. Fadal. يجوز ان شاء الله ان شاء الله.
Do socks need to be taken off for a perfect wudu?
طيب. Question is, do socks need to be taken off for a perfect wudu? Question is from London. Khairan inshallah. It depends on what you mean by perfect wudu. What do you mean by perfect wudu? The word perfection sometimes is used for something which is valid. And sometimes the word perfect is used for something which is polished, above valid. Right? So if you mean a valid and correct wudu, then it has to come, of course, we know, a time in which you wash your actual feet, your digits. You dry them off, you put on lotion, or coconut oil, or shea butter, or whatever you use to moisturize your feet, if you moisturize your feet at all. Then you put on your socks, you went outside to work, to the gym, etc. You made masah. Once you've made the correct wudu, the ghusl, whatever, you're outside, and you make the perfect wudu, you wipe over your socks or your sneakers, then that wudu could be perfect. Or if a person means, I never washed my actual feet, my digits, my toes, and I just put on my socks and I made masah, and I made it in a perfect sunnah way, we say the wudu cannot be perfect. So it depends on what you mean. Once the feet have been washed directly, and it's within a 24-hour time period for a resident, 72 hours for a traveler, the sunnah is to wipe over the leather sock. The sunnah is to wipe over whatever sock that you wear. The understanding of the word khuf and the meaning of a khuf and the wisdom behind a khuf. So it is not the sunnah to take off your socks, as many Muslims do. Socks, gym socks, business socks, all take the ruling of the khuf. And if you washed your feet earlier in the morning or in the day, you should keep your socks or your shoes on. Huh? Wallahu alam. Fadha akhi. Nice jacket, mashallah.
In terms of Allah, like in the translation, he's referred to as like sometimes he and his, and he's like unlike us.
Okay. Why is Allah referred to as he?
He and like his, and he's unlike us. What's where he's?
Clear. Question is regarding Allah being unlike us. And how is he referred to as him, his, ours, we have, and these are all things that we use for ourselves. Tayyib. It's a general rule, and that rule is وَيَفْعَلُ اللَّهُ مَا يَشَاءُ فَعَالٌ لِمَا يُرِيدُ. Allah does what he wants to do. وَلَوْ شِئْنَا, if we had willed. لَآتَيْنَا كُلَّ نَفْسٍ هُدَاهَا. Verse after verse, Allah says, if we willed. If we willed. لَا مُعَقِبَ لِحُكْمِهِ فَلَا رَادَّ لِفَضْلِهِ. Whatever Allah wants to do, he does. So Allah has referred to himself in a manner, in a way, and in a style. If we think and feel that that makes some type of comparison or similarity, etc., before we even go that far, saying that it doesn't, that's what Allah will to do. And he chose to refer to himself as Hu Allahu Ahad. Every sense. Him, he. Hu al-awwalu, Hu al-qahiru, etc. That's what Allah willed. So no one can use anything general or vague in front of what Allah specifically wanted to do. That's principle number one. Principle number two, when we talk about similarity or comparison, then there are two different levels. The first level is a word or term being used in general. Bottle, glass, glass and glass. Glass and glass. It's not attributed to anything else. My glass, your glass, precious glass, crystal, etc., glass. But now this glass is attributed to recycled, and this glass is attributed to crystal. بعد الإضافة, after idafa, it has been attributed to something, then there's no more comparison. Even though the word glass still remains the same. Yadullahi fawqa aydihim. Allah's hand is above their hands. Yad and yad. Huh? Everyone understand this? وَالسَّارِقُ وَالسَّارِقَةُ فَاقْطَعُوا أَيْدِيَهُمَا. Allah says the male and the female thief, what? فَاقْطَعُوا أَيْدِيَهُمَا. Cut off their hands. أَيْدِيَهُ, their two hands. Yadullah, Allah's hand. So one hand was attributed to Allah. Mimma katabat, Allah says what? Mimma kasabat aydikum. Verses, Allah says your hands. So the word AD have been attributed to, and Allah's hand has been attributed to Himself. So after the attribute has been attributed, is no more what? Evidence. That's done. That's gone. You understand what I'm saying to you? The knowledge of this person and the knowledge of this brother, night and day. He's read 100 books, studied, has a PhD for 20, 30 years. And this person is just going to elementary school, but he has what? Knowledge. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So once something is attributed, it no longer shares any what? Last but not least is our language and our minds. It's impossible for us to even say something and talk about something and to comprehend something unless there's some type of what? Mentally, some type of what? There has to be some type of relation that you make. Everyone understand this? Clear? وإياكم. خير إن شاء الله.
Yes, I'll tell you, Canada, I have braces, and sometimes during the treatment you have to file your teeth down to make them lawful, and some can be bigger than others. I've heard that this is a haram, and it was amongst the things discussed by the Messenger of Allah.
Right. You have braces, getting your teeth filed because some teeth are bigger or larger than others, etc. Is that included in the hadith? Al-mutafallijat, the women who widen their teeth or file their teeth, lil husn, etc. No, that's not included. If there's something which is necessary and it's very slight to help the therapy and the treatment, that's not the same as a woman intentionally filing her teeth or sharpening her teeth to look more beautiful, or for a man to look more ferocious, etc. There's a difference. It's not the same. Wallahu alam. Many tribes do this in different parts of the world, huh? You find many tribal warriors who do this. And Allah knows best. It's not the same. Sallallahu sallam wa barak ala abdihi wa rasulihi nabiyina wa imamina Muhammad.